All right, Steven, I'm going to launch you into a discussion topic here while you're gathering your loot. We talked about it kind of yesterday, but Fortnite obviously the number one game right now in terms of popularity on Twitch, YouTube, people playing it, etc., etc. And there's a lot of games I think that are trying to get in on that market. What do you think it will take for another battle royale game to take the throne of Fortnite?
That's a great question, Mitch. I believe you have to be super unique. You have to present something in your game that other battle royales don't have. Oh, that guy's lagging. Sorry, give me a second. You have to present something that other battle royales don't have, which in Fortnite's case was the building aspect. There were no other battle royales that did that. It was super unique. There was a skill gap involved with it, and it was like super fun to like learn how to build and get better. If you could provide something like that, provide constant updates, provide a super smooth gameplay, a lot of support for your game, which also means you need to have a lot of money to back up your battle royale game. So you probably need to be a AAA studio like Epic is, something massive. Like if you're trying to overtake Fortnite, you need to come guns blazing because Fortnite has been king or queen. It's been on top for such a long time. And I honestly don't see like a free to play, just like any kind of battle royale overtaking Fortnite because it's so well supported. Like say what you will about the game. The game is on almost every platform. You can play it with all your friends on across different platforms. They update things every week. They add new guns, new weapons, new skins. There's weekly challenges. There's a battle pass that you can grind out. Like Fortnite is doing so many good things, whether you like it or not. It's going to be very tough to overthrow Fortnite, and I can see people getting maybe a little fatigued out of Fortnite, and instead of another battle royale taking over it, just like another game takes its place. That's not necessarily a battle royale, but you gotta have a lot of money, you gotta have a lot of dev support, your game has to be fun, your game has to be rewarding and challenging, and if you have all those things, you might have a shot at overtaking Fortnite.
Yeah, super easy.
Yeah.
All good points. Luis Miguel Lopez on YouTube also says you should provide an extremely low barrier of entry, which I think is also very important, and it's one of the keys to Fortnite's success.
Yeah.
In that it's free to play.
Dude, that's a great point, Lopez. Shout out to Lopez. Fortnite is free to play. People who are just like on the fence of Fortnite, like, hey man, I see a lot of people playing this. I see Drake playing this. Like, should I play it? You literally go, yeah, it's free. And then they're like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I have no excuse not to give it a shot.
But I think it's funny though. I think that free to play barrier is also it's a tough balance that a lot of studios are going to have to hit because despite the need for a game that's aiming to overtake Fortnite, a game like that needing to be free to play, a game like that also needs to make money.
Yes, 100%.
So the monetization strategy of any game that is trying to get into this mix is also very important.
Yeah, 100% I agree with you. A lot of people are like, you know what, why don't you just make your game free to play? It's like, then more people will play it. Well, it's risky because games are extremely expensive to make. And if you make a free to play game and it doesn't do well and you made no revenue off that game, you're out of a job. Your company's taking a dive. Epic has already been established. If you guys don't know, Epic also developed Gears of War, a super powerful, super popular game. So they had the pockets to make Fortnite. And people forget, Fortnite wasn't originally free to play. Fortnite Save the World came out, and that was not free to play. It still is not free to play. And then they're like, you know what, Battle Royale's taking off. Let's put our own twist to it. And now you have this.
All right, well there you go. That's those are our thoughts on what it would take to overtake Fortnite as the top, not just the top battle royale, but like just the top game in general in terms of people playing. But we're very curious to know what you think. So if you have any thoughts on what you think it would take to overtake Fortnite, let us know in the comments.